ban. Yeah.
Fine, you know.
He did his job.
I'll have my first 2 items up. I'll have my Mask of Madness, my Hurricane Pike up by 18 minutes, and I'm ready to fight. And I love the point you made, Fog. I felt like that was exactly right. That the ability of Secret to play around the long cooldown ultis on the side of Newbee. I mean, KP's Ravages were actually pretty good.
He did.
So was Yapsel.
But they would have to,
true.
but they would have to commit. You'd see like there would be a Ravage, there would be Exorcism, there would be Earth Spirit Ultimate, there would be Wyvern's Curse, and then the next 2 minutes is just kind of a lull because they have nothing else to fight versus Secret's lineup. So Secret really took advantage of that one, and they've been looking really good. Their track record, as you mentioned, versus Newbee has been very high. But here we go, jumping into the next one. Ogre is banned out this time.
Carbon copy so far.
And Newbee takes out the Rubik instead, though.
There we go. That's what you got to do.
Okay.
Once I saw that
get
Rubik
over
last time, I knew that game was an easy win. It was too nerve-wracking to play against the Absol's Rubik, so now they have a chance. Breathing room established, and here we go.
I mean, still, it's still questionable how much of a difference it makes because Yapsel has such a large number of heroes that he can perform on. Definitely similar degree to his Rubik. Sure. It's you could make an argument for it being his strongest, but the other heroes are not far behind.
I mean, yeah, but it's how you have to play the game, you know? You have to be super careful all the time to try not give away those big ultimates, and it just impacts you in a different way. Now they're able to go loosey-goosey with that, whatever kind of big ults they want. It's all good.
Loosey-goosey. Sand King ban. Instant pick Omni Knight by Newbee.
Well,
Okay.
Well, this is what they showed
So will
in that Perfect World Masters.
This will be an instant brew pick by Secret, I'm assuming.
you think? The biggest counter to Omni Knight?
I mean, that's just one of the favorable ones because you can actually dispel the GA.
Right.
Sure. The Tornado, you know?
And then, of course, tornadoing him in the air in the fights can also be very efficient.
Mhm.
Well, either Doom or Brew, I would think, by Secret. I think the Doom might be held till later if they do one.
Could be.
I don't know. Do you try and counterpick the Omni Knight that heavily, or do you just go what's been working for you all day long?
Yeah, maybe they could just switch it up. I mean, it is Secret. They've been, like we said, have a very good track record versus Newbee.
Now, what Team Secret has to make sure they do is ban Winter Wyvern. We have seen so many Omni Knight Winter Wyvern combos, and it seems like you can't ever kill anybody on the enemy team. So I'll be keeping an eye out for that one.
I was just gonna say that. I feel like Bane is a really good pick against the Omni because it can answer a lot of the aggro duel lanes that Omni can show, and of course you got that Fiend's Grip, the ult to go through the repel.
I don't know. I like Omni Knight against Bane. He sleeps anybody, you just repel yourself and instantly take it off. It's pretty nice. You know, Guardian Angel or repel somebody if he doesn't grab you. And then that Bane taking that teammate out doesn't do anything. I'm not seeing it. There's Air Spirit.
Okay, so they don't go for that. They take their 2 supports right away. They want to save their cores.
Yeah, I think, you know, Bane, not necessarily a classic counter to the Omni, but I think it gives you enough potential on that side, and then you lock down your Yapsor Spirit. Also take it again. We talked about this in the last draft where Secret had first pick, but we talked about them using that first pick to take heroes away from Newbee. Last time around it was the Ogre, and this time around they take the Air Spirit away from Kaka.
Oh,
So we are going to probably get to see Kaka Slardar. This is a hero that he's very recently added to his pool. He's still 2 melee in the first 2.
Yeah, but those are 2 good friends, man. I mean, you run at you, stun and damage. That's exactly what Omni's looking for. Somebody to get in people's faces with a blink dagger and just beat them down to death. So, love that combo already from Newbee, and I know that they can play a hell of a good Slardar and Omni Knight. Looking pretty strong.
Yeah, I really like KP's Omni.
Agreed.
Banning out that disruptor, like so lovely with the Slardar in terms of that catch.
Is that
The Corrosive Haze is online.
Abaddon respect?
I was just gonna say that. That's Newbee. Do not want to see that again. It really, I was very skeptical of that pick. We talked about it a little backstage, but they got a lot of value out of it.
Yeah.
And it's
Played really well.
super good against the Slardar as well.
Yeah.
It's been able to remove that Corrosive Haze every time.
Newbee's turn to ban.
Slark again?
Slark ban, yeah.
Yeah, Secret this time being the ones to
Have these
ban
two
it
been
out.
scrimming each other? Or
I mean,
what do they know that we don't?
Maybe it's a meme.
Slark meme?
Newbee banned Slark game 1, Secret banned it game 2.
Dang. It'll be a race to see who can ban it first for game 3.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, Newbee, Let's see. What do you got here? Burst damage would be nice. Got some weak dudes here. Some magical dependent boys. No. The Tidehunter gets banned out. That's strange. They like the Tidehunter. Why are they banning that?
Well,
They're-
they've already
they're
got
Omni.
they've already got their offlaner, and
And
they've
Secret
seen what
Brother as
Fata
well.
can do
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
with that
Famous
hero.
Fada.
Especially when they have a Slardar too. Like you want to be able to jump in and get multiple initiations. If you just get like
10
counter initiated by
seconds
Tide right away, it really messes up your game plan as a Slardar.
5 seconds
So
remaining.
Secret still with plenty of room in their lineup for one of the classic laning counters to the Omni Knight. You start looking at the Ursa, perhaps, maybe with your 4th pick.
You know, everybody says Ursa's the big counter to Omni Knight.
Yeah, I know you're not a
It's
big
about the
believer
lane.
in
It's
that.
about the lane.
It is about the lane.
I don't
Absolutely.
believe it, boys. Luna! The lady!
Will we see
Oh.
the Death Star?
Ace Luna. I'm a big fan of Ace Luna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is that?
He just
He's
has a
super
really
good.
good track record on it. He's even back when he played this hero before he was on Secret. I liked his playstyle. He really likes getting incorporated with his
10
Eclipse early
seconds
on,
remaining.
and his farm pattern is really good overall. Just this guy is really consistent.
5
He's
he one
just
of
really
those
efficient
remaining?
on
Yeah.
the hero. He pushes lanes really well, but still he farms on the way to fights and on the way to pushes, and that's what you want to do in this patch.
Is he one of those Kaya Lunas? I ain't a fan of that.
Ugh.
However, though, the Luna also is very good versus the Omni for exactly that point that you're kind of saying. That magic damage, the Eclipse versus Guardian Angel can always be a big factor.
Sure.
You're
Don't-
saying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a chance you feel that Newbee might pick up the Shadow Demon?
I mean,
that's
why
the
not? We
save.
saw that be a big
Yes.
success.
It can be great against the Luna indeed. You've got that setup as well for the Slardar Crush. It's still in the pool.
Good versus Bane as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up that Fiend's Grip.
Just banish. Oh, and they're going to go
Okay. Let's start with
strangely
that.
for the Witch Doctor. Huh. The Team Secret special. Stealing that. Weird. I think a Shadow Demon would have been a much better pick. But hey,
Yeah.
what do I know? I think a pro player.
That's not a hero that Newbie have run a lot. 1-1 so far this patch. They did
10
run it a
seconds
little bit
remaining.
in the previous. But yeah, as you say, if you were to tell me before the series that one of these two teams was going to pick a Witch Doctor, you'd bet on Secret.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily see it. I don't necessarily see what
Well,
makes Witch Doctor that great here.
We have seen a lot of this double heal meta coming out for
Yeah.
that sustainability. It's just harder to kill people, and if you can't kill people, then you really can't win. There's Puck as well. Nice
No, you know
silence.
what it is? You know
What's
what
that?
it is? I bet they go Maledict in this match on Witch Doctor. You were saying a
Don't they
minute ago,
usually?
Flex.
Don't they almost always go Maledict now?
Yeah, now, yeah, that's
Nowadays,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
I
It's
mean,
not.
when
It's
Puck
not a.
plays, he doesn't
an
put point in the
exception
heel
anymore.
at all, does
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
He just
But-
max offensive.
I think they
Slack
want
said a minute ago that he felt like
5
burst
seconds
damage
remaining.
was a big need for Newbie, and the Maledict in some ways does actually fill that.
I think having the kill potential between two supports, if it's Slaughter or Witch Doctor supports, you get a Maledict with the Corrosive Haze and a Death Ward. You can
Yeah,
kill majority
sure.
of targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just, I mean, it's just a safe hero to pick, right? It's a really safe 5 hero, great in lanes. Cask is always going to be great, and then the heal has its own factors, and Maledict always does too. It's just overall safe hero to pick.
But Puck coming in. A lot of burst, a lot of silence there.
Very good versus
I
Witch
love it.
Doctor.
And again, another hero that really all three of your cores can play, particularly at the 2 and the 3.
Oh, boy.
Newbie's going to turn things around. Oh,
Okay.
Got their own.
I think that's starting to make sense, having this Witch Doctor and Omni Knight. Certainly, there's this hero that they can buff up, they can heal up, they can keep, tanked up, ready to go in the front of the fights.
Sure, but
10
they got to make it to
seconds
where
remaining.
Medusa is in fighting shape.
Sure.
And I don't know, man. Bane
seconds
handles
remaining.
Medusa pretty well. Get that Agdam Scepter, you drain the mana too. Think about it, guys. Is that still a thing? No. That used to be a thing.
Well, they actually don't even do that anymore, does it?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that was
No.
back in the day.
it,
What the
it,
hell are you on about?
That would have been one sick counter, though, I'm telling you. Old Ags
What
Bane.
year?
Think about
what
it.
was it ever really a counter?
Oh, yeah, dude, it drained mana too. It was sick.
If you drain for the full 7 seconds, Fiend's Grip back when it was like that. Now it's, I mean, now it's pretty bad too.
Yes.
Now it's kind of like Mimi, but
It's pure damage, baby. That's good.
It's not quite Meteor Hammer level, but
it's not
getting there.
quite Mimi.
We haven't
It's
seen
pretty
any
close.
Meteor Hammers today, have we?
Thank God.
We are in the
really.
finals.
Yapso, he was great with this
10
in the league
seconds
players, building one
remaining.
every game.
He really was too.
Yeah,
That's
actually was.
No, the
Come
the
on,
only
come on, yeah. I
Puppy
want to
wasn't
see,
ha-
I want to
Puppy-
see a Meteor Hammer this
Puppy
game.
did not sound too happy about it. Though.
I-
I would say he'd be, yeah, he's probably just gonna
Gee.
build some Meteor Hammer with whatever.
No,
else they do.
the only two things I've seen with Meteor Hammer that I think are actually pretty good is the split pushing Nature's Prophet with it, and Cole built it a couple of games where they had Tusk,
I did
and use
not
the
like
shards to set it up. I actually thought that was
Dude,
kind of cool.
no, the OP ones are the ones
The
where
Phoenix.
where you can move.
Oh,
yeah,
the Phoenix.
Icarus dive.
Nuts.
or the
Yeah.
Pangolier. You roll in, you channel it,
Alright.
you roll out.
We're getting a little off topic. Sorry, guys.
Sniper
This is the
ban.
last series of the day. Sniper ban. Interesting.
One of the better heroes for Dusa because you
Yeah,
can outrange
it's
the Stone
great, man.
Gaze.
Yeah.
I don't know if
again
Sigma
though,
would've grabbed it, but
you still expect. I guess you're not. I guess that with Luna already on board, the AM doesn't fit as well into Team Secret's lineup. But I still I hate having Dusa with AM still on the table.
Nobody's fallen for that bait yet. So
Actually,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Why would Ace not play AM this game?
Because that
He's
that
Luna.
puts Luna mid, which
Oh,
really
sorry.
hurts.
Yeah, well, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
and they take Weaver.
Okay.
Okay.
And again, if you look at the ranged
Huh.
Lana burn options, Weaver is a little bit of a block pick here for Newbee as well.
Yeah.
But I actually really like it because of the tempo at which Mugi plays as Weaver. Mugi plays as Weaver at a much higher
10
tempo
seconds
than a lot of other one position Weavers in the
Oh, we
team.
could get the
kinda has
the mid 1 PL
5
this game.
seconds remaining.
Be pretty nice. They don't have too much of a lockdown. It's a
I
good
actually
diffuser
like
build.
that.
They don't have great AoE either.
I'd like to just whack a mid 1 PL there, put fodder on the puck off lane.
I think it's a good solution.
Yeah. Nice mana
seen-
drain.
I've
Although-
seen
Call Owen.
the SEA region has run that mid PL versus the Dusa.
Yes.
I've seen
Yeah.
it happen. a
We've seen
couple
mid 1
times.
do it before, right? I feel recently.
Versus Dusa?
Yes.
Maybe. I remember. I think I might have seen that. Yeah. I remember
Mid one-
seeing Cuckoo play it a couple times mid versus Dusas too.
That's a really interesting matchup to me, the PL and Medusa, because it's a matchup that there are ways in which each hero sort of counters the other, but it's a matchup that can get tilted so quickly in one direction or another by a control advantage on either side.
Hey,
We did something right here, guys.
Yeah.
Oh!
Been a long day, but you know
Long
what?
day, you say? No problem.
We got it.
Easy day.
Nice call.
So
That's a good pick.
along those lines, though, I look at the lineup apart from the PL and Medusa, and I ask myself who has the better control, and I think it might be Secret. What do you think?
I think my only problem with Secret is they do have a PL and a Luna. I feel like if they can't sort of split it up, one of these heroes could get left behind. But I think, as you say, the control is going to be great. I expect big things from Yapsa's Earth Spirit. You talked about something have accounts for the Omni in forms of Doom or such. I think Yapsa, on a good day, he's just as good in terms of just being able to find that silence each and every team fight and
10
rendering the Omni Knight
seconds remaining.
useless.
All right,
I'll go for Secret.
So
as well.
Secret, yeah.
2 for Secret. Slacks.
5
I know a good
seconds
Omni Knight
remaining.
game, and this ain't one. Put me down for Secret.
All right, it is a clean sweep. I think you got to look not just at the heroes, but at who's playing them. And Secret, when you talk about their 2 players playing PL God, I forgot. Anyway, when you talk about their 2 core players, they're going to play those 2 heroes. Luna at a
Luna.
very high tempo.
Luna.
All right, it's late at
Luna.
night, guys.
Don't
We're
forget the
clean
mayonnaise.
sweep 4-0 here for Secret on the panel. We're going to find out, can they close it out, make it their second 2-0 victory of the day. One more time, here are Toby 1 and Blitz.
Panel curse.
I love how they call it one more time. Like, this is so totally in the bag. Feel the hype for Game 3 coming up in just a bit.
Man, you're mean. I am gonna back our boys and say that Secret is making it out of here, no problem.
I'm backing a high quality game of Dota 2. That's
Oh.
what I'm backing.
I do not like that answer.
I like good quality Dota. And this okay, maybe there's not that much quality Dota coming out from like Newbee's very, very slow paced, but I'd like to see the Slider and the Omnite work together, like a great dual kind of harassment lane for that off, which would be fantastic. Witch Doctor able to run that babysitting. The Weaver looks like he'll function really well in this game. How does Team Secret? So if you're backing Team Secret, like I'm looking at a nice overall sustaining control coming out from Newbee. What is Secret's strength in their draft that is going to give them this victory?
Secret, they have good cores. I think the Phantom Lancer is very good against Medusa. He's pretty good against Omni too. I think he's got some problems in this game though. If he just gets stunned once by the Slaughter, I think he dies in like half a second. But I hope that doesn't happen, Toby. Oh, I hope it doesn't happen.
I'm sitting there, it's like, yeah, if you do get stunned up, like Medusa's gonna have the split shot as well to deal with the PL later on. Like they got a decent amount of counter push in that. You can't forget the power of bugs. Like it's an infestation coming out from Newbee.
Yeah, Weaver's a sick hero.
He really
I'm
is.
a really big fan of that hero. I don't know why. Conceptually, like, it's not very it's not really interesting. Like, you shoot out beetles, which I hate bugs, so.
Hey, would you like to have the older version of him when he had the ghouls instead?
Oh, that was so broken.
Yeah.
The invis things, right? And when they popped, they silenced.
Yep.
There were some real broken.
But
stuff
that
about
was
Dota
a
1.
later version of it. Like in Warcraft 3 Dota, he actually had like
Oh, yeah,
physical
yeah.
ghouls.
They were the question marks when you leveled them. They looked like question marks.
I
And
don't
then you got
remember
the
that.
beetles. The beetles is what I was talking about. But
Yeah,
I
the
remember the.
Beatles came in the early.
I
days
remember
of
the
Dota,
ghouls.
right?
Back then, though, they didn't utilize vision so much in Dota 1.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't seen as a broken spell. But if that was in Dota 2, everyone would be like, wow, that is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life.
The broken vision thing was the old remnants for Visage.
Yeah.
When he had like, I think he had 7 of them, and they'll just basically position them on top of both of the runes, and then the others would just split push by themselves, like the little like the shadow bats.
You know what I'd pay good money for? Is Tree's owls back.
Owls, yeah.
Owls? Oh, those are such a sick mechanic. Please, Icerug. All right, we're getting into the game now.
It's not allowed to be back. Like maybe he doesn't like that, just like he doesn't like techies.
Techies, the 251 damage buff.
Meme, 250 just wasn't enough, you know.
I like the memes. I can appreciate it.
I like the 50 movement speed. Like you can do so much with stacking on that. Like it's quality.
All right, so Newbee is gathered up, part 2.
Are they going to do the same thing as they did before? There are only 4 men together. This time they don't have the Weaver. And Smoke is on the Slaughter. So we'll see if Newbee want to do their normal run. The Observe Wards are on the southern side of the river this time.
Yeah, Secret is smart, though.
It's exactly the same.
They wait.
It's basically the same. The only thing they've done is moved one of the Observe Wards in mid to the south. And SCCC is going to put his ward on the north.
30 seconds.
They don't have a sentry, though. And so Kaka's going to get his ward down.
Yep. Kaka's
same
doing the Laura.
space.
It's almost the same run. The only difference is they didn't run past the tier 1 tower this time. And they put the ward on the high ground and not on the stairwell.
You got to change things up. What if they watch the replay?
You do.
You need to move things around.
I rotate between 2 different positions. I
Exactly.
am now dynamic.
The
Things
battle
are
begins.
very slightly different as Newbee, KP.
They're going to give both of the bounty runes to SCCC. And then he'll just like TP into the mid lane in 3 seconds time.
Let SECC carry you.
I think you're very willing to do that. He's been, for me, like a standout player in so many tournaments. Oh, that cask up on top, Fada, copying a decent amount of damage. Already has to burn the south and doesn't get what he normally wants. Does he actually hold
does.
the creep wave aggro?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, Faith, he almost put his body block in
That
there.
actually makes no sense. The creeps are
why? Why would
half
they
a
do that?
continent away, but, you know, whatever. It all makes sense in the end. It
Anyways,
all,
what we
the
didn't
same-
realize is like the creeps actually have like hidden backpacks and it's like radar
Ah,
inside
okay.
of it. Yeah, so these are pimped creeps.
Yep.
That's the new mechanic coming to Dota 2, where you can actually add perks to your creeps like Pimp My Peon.
Sure.
Not happening. KP back to the tier 1 tower, very low. He'll also burn himself, so both offlaners already burning through a little bit of their consumables.
Toby, it's too late for comments like that. I can't handle you.
It's gonna keep happening, man. I think we're in silly hour for me, man. I think I've been through like 8 monsters already today.
Let's go.
Just to keep me going. Yeah.
Shout out to the sponsor.
Push the wall, boys. Push the wall. the new advertising slogan born right here.
Oh, bottom lane.
Yeah, nice
Stun
crush,
next.
KP. Oh, he's closing the distance with the purification, but Puppy can still survive. Difficult to kill the Bane, especially when you still got Brain Sep up your sleeve.
I'm not sure if this lane is supposed to trade evenly like this, but it's going so far so good. The Medusa is doing very well in this mid lane.
Yeah.
I can't imagine mid one is going to have the easiest time here, but
He's trying to have a little bit of help. So right behind him is Yapsaw. So Yapsaw's going to rolling boulder forward. They want to burn through as much of the mana of SCCC as possible because now he doesn't actually have enough for a Mystic Snake.
we got him.
Yep. And then Courier. A little bit of extra regeneration. He's finished the full ring of Aquila to stay in the lane.
Yeah, mid one's getting really aggressive here, though.
Oh, Karka's now going to rotate in towards the mid lane. So mid one, you can be aggressive all you want. No points in Doppelganger, so no easy escape. He went 2 points up in Phantom Rush instead. Do you like that over at least having the escape?
No, it's okay. it allows you to harass without having to expend mana, which is pretty amazing. As
That was a great first play, Kaka. Second play, a little bit wild.
it's alright, Yaps are missed too.
Now, wide balls. Paralyzing cast won't bounce. There's that early Maldic level.
He's dead.
Yapso, he's so toast. Nothing Fighter can do to stop him. KP, well played, boys. Well played. A quick orb away from the puck. TP support's coming in, though. Trying to come back.
Part
Rolling
two.
boulder. Yeah, Yapso wants to go for it again, but he's a level 1. He's a level 1 Earth Spirit. He can't do anything to stop that.
That's gotta be, you have to feel pretty sad about that one.
You do. If only he had a level 2, he could have done something about this. But now Newbee claimed first blood.
And their 2 supports immediately rotate down here. This is a sick move by them, especially if they're able to get a kill, because KP right now is having the freest lane of his life.
Under the cover of smoke. Funny thing is, though, there's no observer wards on that side of the map. The only observer ward for the Radiant side is still blocking the camp and looking towards the mid.
KP's starting to get low though.
Yeah, he's really low. The Nightmare gonna buy some time. Purification's available. You gotta be quick about this. There's so much life! He purifies just in time. Kaka comes in. They're looking towards Ace. Turning on the sprint. KP's still gone down. Faith will turn his attention towards Puppey with the Maledict. There goes your crush. Bane has a brain tap. The life comes in. Puppey will pick up a double kill on this safe lane, working with Ace, and that is not the way Newbee saw this going down. Meanwhile, SCCC in middle lane, Yapsaw kicks him back, mid one working with him. They got a little bit more damage, one more swing, one ding. 3 hero kills in the space of 30 seconds. Fada barely TPs out in time. All lanes have now decided to become action-packed.
Everything is going right now for Secret, as they're gonna jump off to a
This
decent
may
start.
not be so right. Kaka with the Invis drone.
They need to get the Maledict on him though. They need
Yeah.
to push forward. Mid one does have his doppelganger now though, so it's gonna be increasingly difficult to kill him with the heroes that they have right now.
Yeah. Like, if they got aggressive on SCCC, then this would work, but he's close towards the tower. The new creep wave's going to keep him on the stairs as well. So watch that circle of vision. Mid one's being very defensive about it.
He's trying to keep up his clarity. He might lose it here in a second.
Yeah, there goes the Mystic Snake. Kaka with a follow-up crush. But as you said, they need the Maledict to really make this work, and it is not going to work.
Kaka just soaks up some XP. The good news for Newbee though is that their top lane is going absolutely dominant. Can't ask for a much better lane than that.
Having a well-farmed up Mugi Weaver. Very, very satisfied with this. Even the Omni Knight, like, for all the troubles that have happened down there, he's 22. Oh, okay, well, chain the sleep off. Here comes your rolling boulder forward, paralyzing cast, trying to create a little bit of space, but Faith is dead. He kind of took that one for the Kaka.
Witch Doctor is getting crushed right now. He is level 2 at almost 6 minutes. Not the kind of start that he wants.
Oh, he can go top and try and recover. Fada, actually, he's still got the Weaver bugging him. He didn't jaunt out on the back of its illusionary orb. And Mugi just takes the kill. Not certain if fat-fingered, but something's not quite right there.
You just upset Merlini by saying illusionary orb.
Ah, orb. Yeah, you know what, Merlini? To you.
Just say it how you want it, Toby.
Yeah. Let's get back to Coddle Blast.
Yeah, you get to make up whatever you want
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah. Yeah, screw you, Ben. I don't want to conform.
Exactly.
Screw the establishment.
Just make up words for stuff. It works out in the end.
Parts it off as Australian.
It's worked for you this far, man. Just keep it going.
It really has, actually. It's so stupid.
Like, I don't know how you're this much better than Cap. Like, come on, man. Sorry, Cap. Anyways, in mid lane.
Oh, Mugi diving after Fada, paralyzing cask. Faith was baiting it out, and there's your orb jump at Mugi. Ori so deep in that cask, it bounced so far with the Weaver bugs down. Mugi Oshikuchi through.
Shake it
He's
off.
got timeless to get out of here, and there it is, away from Yamsor. Gets the kill onto Fada. And Mugi, nice and aggressive.
Dude, those bugs are so good versus Puck, because apparently shifting out of the ethereal world doesn't seem to get rid of bugs.
Hey, it's like termites. You think you've got them all, but they're still in the woodwork.
Oh,
mid
mid
one. So deep. He wants to get
he
out.
did
Oh, no! It was the wrong one. He'll start his TP. They don't see him in the tree.
They just assumed that he got over.
Oh, okay.
All right, it all
Sure.
works out in the end.
Yeah.
It's the confidence, Toby.
How does it all work out? I don't know. It's a mystery.
You can, with confidence, Toby, you can pull off a lot of things.
Yeah.
And he was confident that he was getting out of there.
That's what Julie Andrews thought as well, but it didn't turn out well for. Never mind.
I don't understand that reference. And
Yeah,
I'm going to
most
assume that it's wildly inappropriate, so we'll continue to move on.
I only did some circles. Kaka's gonna get rid of that observer ward in mid. So the vision game from Seeker is not fantastic. They see nothing over the river. They've just got their one defensive observer and sentry inside the Radiant jungle. So this will protect Ace, who is still quite happily farming on the bottom lane. Got his tread, got his Quill of Wand. Very, very happy times for the Luna, even though we haven't seen a lot of pressure being applied to that tier 1 tower and bottom. In fact, it hasn't taken a single point of damage.
Yeah.
While Newbee, they've been adding a lot of pressure towards the top, and they're doing it again. Faith, as well as Kaka, rotating in to try and work with Mugi, make this top lane happen. Yapsaw already commits one of his rocks, rolling boulder. Kaka just short of getting in the way to block the rolling boulder away.
Yeah. But they're doing a good job right now of securing the one lane that has been successful for them in this Weaver. You're going to play around what's working out for you, and that's exactly what they're doing as SECC. He's going to stack this creep camp, try to help himself out a little bit, improve his own game on the Dusa. Doesn't really have a support that can do it for him.
Yeah, they're busy.
I like that though. You know, don't be a selfish guy.
It's fine. It didn't really miss much CS. The only thing he let happen was Puck got a little bit of space to get level 6. That's the only thing that really happened, because PL abandoned the lane. He went into the jungle.
And they continue to try to make this move around as mid one is getting increasingly closer to that diffusal blade, which absolutely obliterates Dusa, by the way.
Yeah. How do you actually counter that one? Like you are going to Mask of Madness. Do you just let your split shot and your attack speed do the work?
Don't worry, late game, +7 split shot target. No problem. It'll be the first time that I see it, and it'll be so useful, I'm certain, as SECC.
I'm actually not certain if you're trolling at this time of the night.
I don't know, man. I've lost consciousness like 8 times, but just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward as
Well,
Newbee.
if you like, we can lock ourselves in a room. I start screaming, and that'll wake you up. Either that or deafen you. Yeah, Newbee rotating down towards the bottom under the cover of smoke.
This is scary.
It's scarier for Bane. Walks right into him. Paralyzing cast, Maldic. That's a big commitment, Puppy. The Nightmare's out. Ace is eclipsed. He's trying to get in range of KP, but the protection from Repel will do the work. Kick comes through at the same time as Repel wears up a Purification and GA. KP has to stand his ground. He at least avoid the rift, and the loser team will find the kill. But there is your damage. Puppy is still dealing with the infestation of bugs. They're on the run back out, but negative armor kicks in. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off that you know Newbee want more. They've got 3 heroes to choose from. Fada turns back into the fight. A quick silence to begin. In fact, it's from both sides. The Mugi time lapses off the damage. Meanwhile, in mid lane, mid one's adding the pressure into SCCC, who doesn't seem to be dealing with it too well.
Yeah, he's being pretty bothered by this right now. Trying to toggle off his shield. Gonna get Lance once again. Mid one, though, is out of mana, and now the TP comes in from the Witch Doctor. Maybe if he gets a good angle, they're pinging him. It's actually the Omni Knight. Mid one's got no mana.
Yeah, Kaka's on the way through as well. So is Mugi. The convergence on mid lane, and there's your jump away, but the crush. Kaka is gonna hit the money load with the Purification, bringing him down. Yapso wants to help out, and maybe with the silence, no. Repel.
He just casually walks away. Wasn't even close.
Where's the lockdown though? Like, you need Bane, and like they left Puppy. Like after all that stuff happened on bottom lane, Puppy TP towards the top. Was like, I'm gonna get my 6. We need Fiend's Grip.
He is gonna D-ward though, so find some use out of that TP rotation nonetheless. And it's gonna be a 3-man shrine for Newbee as they all heal to full. Very efficient.
Props.
That's like my thing.
Efficiency.
When I see 3 parties or more shrine.
Oh, PL. Doppelganger. Oh, wait.
They slowed down his timing a lot though. And this Medusa is starting to catch up now by taking this ancient stack.
She's got another one prepared as well. I believe that's actually a trip stack, maybe even a quad. Actually, that's ancient satyrs and double granites. Yeah, that's a quad stack for the Medusa to the south.
You do not deserve this.
But as you said, like she needs to play catch up. right now, still slightly behind that of the PL.
Bro, I think that's only a 3-stack.
Is it a 3? Is like it? Am I seeing more golems than there are?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. It's just his fat ass. It looks like 2.
Hmm.
Sorry, golem.
Understandable.
Sorry, hit the gym, bro.
Understandable. Newbie, though, continuing to just farm this out. They're just farming neutral stacks like crazy. They're not actually trying to engage in fights at all. Much better. When you play Dusa, you just chill.
Is that when Team Secret are meant to invade? Like, should have Ace like skipped the Lunar Blessing second point and just gone like max up in glaives and try and contest these stacks?
I think you get like 1 point in it. I think the second point is pretty value from what I'm told. And then you want to max out the glaives. But beyond that, I'm not too certain because I'm not a Luna player.
It used to be the other way. Like, I remember one of the TIs we had, like it was the lower bracket Luna run. Oh, nice beans.
Puppy.
Catching top, but Kaka waits in the sidelines, and Mugi, well, he won't follow this through. But with both Mist as well as Swarm, that is not a happy time
No, not at all.
for anyone that gets hit from that.
Puppy thought he just had an angle. And he was going to get a free kill from Mugi.
Yeah. Kaka there at the right place at the right time.
He understands Protect. Like, it almost feels like a reverse of last game, doesn't it? It's just Newbie having heroes sit behind them, Secret trying to make plays. Newbie being very passive, and I guess that's just what happens when you have Dusa.
He goes for the kick. He's like, I don't really want this. I really
Mugi
don't want
found the
this.
angle.
But here comes mid one. Mugi wants to go on Yapso, but underneath the shrines, not the most attractive fight to have. And now Diffuser Blade is up on the PL. They have to be careful about mana management.
Yes, very good against the Medusa, of course. She's going to have a hero around her, because if she gets jumped on, it's lights out. And at the same time, Ace just continues to farm on this Luna, and now he's got an ancient stack of himself to go to. And it looks like Puppy is on the south side, trying to stack that up at the same time.
That's nice for Ace. That should be enough to finish his Yasha.
Yeah, they're trying to be as efficient as possible here. SCCC just slowly walks away.
There's still that stack to take. SEC is finally coming over for it. Mystic Snake and Farm trying to even get the extra stack onto it. Faith going on mid one in trouble. Doesn't have double
a lot of
away.
damage.
He's got a lot of one charges, turns around to create more of himself to try and beat down Faith. Won't happen, however. KP there is there to be medic. And the push is coming. This will be the death of the tier 1 tower. No one from Secret can defend this.
I think both teams are sort of okay with this, though. Like, both sides are still farming. Medusa's getting this ancient stack. Ace is getting absolutely massive. He has his own form of split shot in this Moonglaive, and better stats, better agi, better damage. So he's just naturally going to farm a little bit faster than this Medusa.
Interesting, though. The courier actually sent his Yasha back. It was halfway up the lane and then went back to base.
Weird.
Yeah, it went back for Yapsol's items. Not certain if worth, but take it anyway. Still needs another 150 gold before he's got the Earn of Shadows money. Newbie's preparing a fight up on top. Vision game once again being very blind. Only one defensive observer ward for the Dire side. Just in the front of Roshan. And rolling boulder. Yapsol hoping to try and attack. But they don't see what they're looking for. And the Sentry Ward doesn't reveal any aggressive vision from Newbee.
Man, when you farm these Ancients, the purple guy, that's really what unites Dota players, is our hate for the purple dude. He just randomly roots you and does like 400 damage at it. Oh no, Ace. Fed both the illusions. That's 50 gold.
Critical.
You never know. If he doesn't have buyback by like 50 gold, you'll know where that came from.
We shall remember.
It's like a butterfly effect thing, you know? Plus you get to farm with those pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like the Luna illusions are sick. They're not as good as like the Axe ones.
It looks
The
like it was
Axe
mainly
illusions are tier 1.
looks like it was mainly moving out to try and like scout up the stacks that Newbee's already running.
Yeah.
By the way, another great use for Swarm, farming up Ancients.
Everyone is just farming right now.
Yeah, it really is. Puppy comes in close. At least he could be a leech.
How do they find this angle though? It's difficult. Like the execution has got to be near perfect, and they have to get Fiend's Grip off on him.
Oh, they're coming in. Karka's in the trees, Faith is there, Moogie.
Everyone's here though.
Yeah.
They might smoke themselves. I think they're
Oh,
actually...
rolling boulder. Yapso's going in onto Faith. The kick comes through, but then the crush! Karka catching the back line of both mid one as well as Puppy. The cast won't bounce, but the Death Ward does the work anyway. 2 eras gone. Both supports down for Secret. And Moogie and KP are on the warpath. He doesn't have Doppelganger away. Another crush with the amplification. They just can't deal with it, and Newbee know where to go next. Into Roshan. Put this damage to use. Put this negative aura to use.
This is so weird. It feels like I'm watching the same game, but like deja vu'd onto other team.
Oh, we're gonna have what, a 24-minute GG?
Yeah, this is
Once again.
like even the Roche timing is almost identical as Newbee worked their way in. Moogie's given the last hit and the Aegis, and now he's so farmed. The starter
He's
with
got
the
Dragonlance coming on the Curry in a bit.
Yeah, he's really tanky now too.
Medusa is only 100 or so gold away from finishing up for Manta as well.
They're all
So
getting a lot of farm.
There's no way to silence the controller. You got a full on a Shaz, you got a Blink Dagger on a Slaughter. He's looking into even buying a 4-staff. And KP is actually not going for a Blink Dagger right now. He's going back. He's already got the drums and the face boost. He's going for a Hand of Midas on this Omni Knight.
Dire's bottom tower is
Maybe
under
feeling he has to go a little bit later. I was wondering if you'd actually try and go for Blink.
No, I think it's a good idea. You think you might scale.
Ooh,
You might as well
Sada?
just keep up with the rest of your course.
Ada? TP? He'll be fine.
He's fine. They just don't deal damage though. On the side of...
Mid lane.
Oh.
In script. Hold the Omni in position. Bought the Midas before death. And now the rest of Newbee's coming over. Fada, the double silence and the double coil.
Oh, this
They're
could
going
be
to try
huge.
and
The
kill
kick!
Karka. The kick, it flies straight through the Ancients. They focus on the Slaughter. They focus on the controller. And then turn their attention to the next hero. One after one, they all fall down. House of Cards, Faith will be brought down by mid one.
It's okay. This is still identical to last game when they had that one suicidal...
Yeah, the push up mid.
Yeah. And then
And then the counter attack.
it'll hold. It'll hold. My theory is...
Oh, right
Full
now, Moogie is still on defense, enfeebled up, trying to go towards Puppy. That's a lot of
he's
mid
out of
one.
mana.
He's burned through the mana and the extra silence. Aegis Immortal. It's going to be popped, but everyone from Newbee is coming back up. There's your blink forward. Able to get the crush onto Luna, but he didn't get mid.
That's so much damage.
Holy Hannah! Goodbye to the Slaughter. SEC is running back. KP is there with him. But now we really see the power of that PL pick. Fada wants to go for a little bit more himself on the run out. Moogie's behind him. He popped the diffuser blade charge, but Fada, well, back to safety.
Yeah. What they need more than anything is they have to kill this Weaver once, and then the game is really heavily in their favor. And conversely for Newbee, and they're having a hard time taking these fights. It feels like this Luna is doing a little bit too much damage right now. The amp damage, they're not really finding the initiation, and they definitely need KP. Like, the reason why those previous fights work is because KP just repels the hero that's getting gone on, and Secret has absolutely no answer for that.
Dire
Yep.
are scanning.
But right now, Ace found himself a double damage rune, going to rip apart this tier 2 tower. Fortification will slow him down. Dire scan up, no one's close by. A quick mist. It's onto the fake Lunas, and SCCC is here to defend. Yeah, he is not going to go for the split shot target. He's already working on the Maelstrom into Mjolnir.
I was just messing with you, man.
I know you were, but sometimes I just want to double check my own brain for it. Moogie wants to go on Fada, bottom lane, diffuser blade charge. There's the bug. Time and space does not get rid of it. Fada able to get the blink. Oh! Whoopsie!
Okay.
It happens.
Time and space doesn't get rid of it, but
It happens to the best.
apparently you can blink, no problem.
Yeah.
Take no damage during that time anyways, as now they might try to go for a turnaround of their own. As Secret, they should be aware of that.
Ace is going to scan out the Dire jungle while Newbee grouping up around the shrine. They do have the smoke on Slaughter if they want to go for the fight, but KP's going to have to do the defense duty. This is just what Manta illusions do from Luna. They just keep the lanes going. While SCCC, 5
He's
arrows
just
is better
farming.
than 1.
He is just farming.
He's finished the Maelstrom at least.
That's going to help a lot in terms of the DPS and his farming potential.
And he
it's
got
really
the
good
sack
against
time.
PL too.
Fada's coming over. They don't have any aggressive vision in this area. And SEC has already done his job. So they're not coming over.
They don't have any of their cores. Maybe if Luna was there, if Ace was there, I could feasibly see that engagement, but because he's not.
Ace is busy going in for this straight up butterfly.
He's pretty close to it too.
Yeah.
As bottom, Fada, just messing around with them. The bugs are coming in. Fada, you gotta dodge those.
Dodged. Dream Coil snap on Mugi. Fada's away.
Alright, Kaka's gonna go for the blink stun. Nope. Goes upwards. And Fada just buys
You're
stuff.
right about one thing. It was a blink.
On what?
Said blink stun. You got half of it.
Never doubt yourself, Toby.
Split shot upgrade. Doubt self. Team Seekers coming down the mid. They've smoked up themselves, putting mid 1 on the front lines. Mid 1. Got a lot of stats behind his name. 20 armor, 1480 HP.
Dire's top tower.
Thanks to that extra ultimate orb he's got. Paralyzing Cask. Try and slow things down to make more illusions. The backline Slaughter thought he had the opportunity, but Puppey grabs him with both hands. And Slaughter will drop. There goes the initiation of Newbee.
And look at top. Ace just beating on
boy.
that tower now, and Mugi now being kind of shuffled around the map. Here comes the
They're gonna
Stone Gaze.
SCCZ is trying to create a little bit of space. Luna's making her way down. Fada wants to hold him back. Dream Coil's off cooldown in 2 seconds time, and Fada can lock in 3
This would be
heroes.
a really
They're
nice
all
Dream
there,
Coil.
And here comes the Eclipse. The kick! It goes through. It catches 2 of them. KP as well as SCC on the stairs. Mid 1 wants to put in more damage. The Guardian Angel will buy some more time, but with the Magnetize, you can timelines off a little bit of that damage. Mugi coming back in for Puppey. No more 1 charges available. Bankaka, they're all backing up, back into safety. They will survive, Newbee. They wanted probably at least one of the kills on Team Secret out of all of that, but they didn't get it.
That was so dangerous. That engagement for both sides. Secret, they sensed blood. They were like, they're going to come up this hill. We're going to crush them in this fight. It was a beautiful coil and a kick on top of the Earth Spirit ult, but fighting into their base is a little bit too much, and Newbee sensed that. But they really wanted something out of that, Newbee. Their inability to take fights right now is a little bit worrying for me right now.
It just seems like they've got Slaughter's number. Like Kaka just doesn't seem to be able to get this jump that he was able to do for like the first 10, when he's originally got that blink dagger, it was stun after stun after stun. Even before that, he was getting it.
Yeah, that was what was originally winning them these engagements, is he was able to find so many different initiations onto multiple heroes on the side of Secret, but now Secret are doing a very good job of splitting up, playing the keep away game.
Why did Yamso get this much? Just
Yep.
picked up a blink dagger on the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it just does that.
Yeah,
He finds gold.
just Yapso things. Mid 1 is 1.2k away from having his full Skadi.
You saw though, the mana. Oh, it burns.
Yeah. I'm actually wondering if, even with the Medusa, you don't have the clearance in from a Weaver. Like, he built Maelstrom himself going into a BKB. Medusa still wants to go into this Skadi now after.
Oh, Fada. Kaka, he's looking for it right now. They're going to send in the Beatles. He's
they
going to get
found
caught
him.
out.
Kaka, wait for it. Patience. Patience is a virtue. But, orb, phase shift, John down again. He dream calls to hold 3 of him in position. There's 5 heroes from Newbee. Fada's trying to get this bloody bug off him. He has to wait once more, and there's the purification. They'll find the kill. But meanwhile, while those 5 heroes are down there, they're having to TP back. They're gonna probably... No, they're not gonna lose their tier 2 tower. I thought Secret would force the issue.
Yeah, Secret, they're really going for it right now. Trying to force them back, but Newbee playing really carefully right now. I feel like they should commit to this bottom tower, but I think the larger stake right now is they're not sure how soon Roche is going to be up. And Secret take that really quickly.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Roshan's spawn time is... Okay, it's long. It's 2 minutes 40. That's a very long time. If Secret wait this long, well, Medusa's going to get a lot fatter.
Yeah, and that's going to be the large-scale engagement that matters. The Aegis plus the cheese. The cheese means a lot more on the side of Newbee because they have this Medusa. Like, you have 2 cores that will essentially just have a second life. SECC will have a cheese, which helps Deuce out more than any hero next to Storm, and Weaver will have the Aegis, of course. And that will be quite difficult for Secret to fight because they just don't have a lot of lockdown, Toby. They've got this kick, the silence from Puck. It's okay. That's why he's building the Hex next, which is kind of rare, but he understands his role in this game. Has to be more lockdown.
You just have to Agent Smith this with PL. There has to be more of me. That's what has to happen.
He almost has a Scotty, that'll help that for sure.
Yeah. Survive even longer. What do you actually look to for the PL? He's already got maneuverability. You got the mana burn up and running. Do you just go like Butterfly? Do you just continue to amplify the stats on the hero?
Yeah, I think Butterfly has some value here.
Is okay.
I'm trying to think what else you can get right now. I don't want to just blow you off, but
Yeah. Is there anything else that's
normally like
on the list?
you get Manta, you get Ag, or you get Heart. Nobody really grabs Ags too much anymore, which is sad because that item seems pretty cool. Notice I didn't say good. I said pretty cool.
Yeah.
But next fight,
It was better than interesting.
yes, next fight is coming up right now.
For now,
Roshan.
Team Secret are doing it again. Like they're forcing in the top lane and making Newbee look behind themselves. So yeah, Roshan's taking a little bit more time. He's got another 50 seconds before he'll spawn.
Yeah. But the concept we all understand, right, is they're trying to force them back so that they take an inefficient fight as Kaka wards.
Yeah.
He knows that mid one is there, and now he's going to get swarmed on.
That's a lot of mid one. They crush, they purify, they try and get rid of it. Kaka's losing mana. Even paralyzing caskets slowed them down.
So what needs to happen is that Fada needs to shove in this bottom wave, then TP boots back in. And Newbee have to be smart about how they handle this, because if they just immediately show themselves at bottom, this is going to be a free Roshan on the side of Secret.
Mid one's actually looking for the fight up here with Fada. So Fada TP's in. Mookie very wisely backs out.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any way to break free of that puck silence.
I think somebody has to push out bottom, though. And that's going to be Yapzor. I feel like the puck maybe abandoned it a little bit too soon.
What a
but he
time!
needs to
What
orb.
a time! The second they walk into the pit, Roshan spawns up, but now the puck illusionary orb, scouting out the momentum, and in comes the PL illusions. They're not replicating out just yet. Mid one gets caught by the swarm, but lances forward, dropping Faith's mana down, making it difficult to work. Ace, he looked like he was about to start the Eclipse, but pulled out at the last moment.
And bottom wave is slowly but surely shoving in. Same with top. Shrine is popped a little bit prematurely, though.
They're smoking, they're coming in. SCCC, he's already down at half mana as he looks for this fight to happen. And Puck, he actually TPs to the bottom lane. So he said it's pushing in slowly.
They're going to notice this as soon as Fada shows himself, and he does. He's going to orb in this direction.
Is this the Moogie? Is this the Moogie moment right now?
Oh, no. This is going to be a free Roshan right now. They're sending in the illusions.
Paralyzing cast, clawing it down. Yep,
Nice
Soul with
kick.
the kick. Catches a lot, and the Eclipse. Roshan, it still goes the way of SCCC. Mid one, he already kills off Slaughter. They're going to look for more. Maybe they just have the confidence to take the fight, because Ace is killing off Faith and Moogie in the backlines. Moogie has to timelines out the damage, but SCCC, the Guardian Angel, will keep him alive. But for how long? KP is still here, but he's running out of mana. He's running out of life. Puppy's
just hiding.
in the trees. He's a piece
Somebody
of bark
find him.
right now. They don't see him. Finally, he dies. I think he actually died of what? Degen Aura? It was Ace who gets the kill on the KP. The Aegis Immortal will burn. They hold him in position. The Deucer is dying, and they are all dead as Ace will claim an ultra kill for Team Secret. Was it a trap? Did Fada reveal himself so Newbee would go it?
I don't think they expected that, but at the same time, Secret, they realized what Newbee did, but they did it better. In the last game, they said, you can't just ever give up Roshan for free. Even if it's a 4v5 and it's awkward, you have to contest it. But they did it so much smoother, and Newbee was not prepared for that fight. They were clumped up in that Roche pit, and at the same time, the Bane. Puppy kept himself alive for so long that Moogie died trying to go after him with no stuns on him.
Oh, Kaka, that was close.
You gotta be careful here as Ace. He is so strong right now. There's no buybacks on the side of Newbee.
This is how he holds it. This doesn't work, Faith. Glaives are too powerful. So is the PL. He just goes in deep. Faith's going to go down as well. They're losing too many heroes. Whoopsie daisy indeed. Mid one gets a double kill. They rotate top. They're looking for the second lane of Rax.
They want
Meanwhile,
everything.
the lane that was pushed in bottom has arrived, and mid one's just giving it the extra nudge forward. The Luna tears apart buildings. The Demolisher in Team Secret. They're looking to claim Megas while all the time Deucer is sleeping.
Yeah, They're gonna grab this set of racks.
Oh, they have it split up and farm my ass. All they're going to do is keep pushing. Medusa is back up and living, but so are the big abilities. SCCC, he's trying to get back into the base. Min1 runs forward. He'll try and dodge out with a quick doppelganger. Puppey holding Deucer in position. Doesn't have a lot of help here. The Dream Call snap will kick in, and everyone else is running. Puppey will have to take it for the team, as Secret did dive in a little bit too deep, but they still have Megas. 32 minutes in. Newbee more than on the back foot. They're crippled.
That is a lot of Dagons in a row that I just saw Fada purchase. You notice they were
It's level
spamming the
3.
chat wheel? He's still spamming it. This is his homage to CTY.
Communication is an important thing in the game of Dota 2.
It is incredibly important, as we're seeing right now, because Secret, they are headed towards a top 3 berth. You're seeing the difference right now, the ability to communicate with their mid laner. They're up nearly 20,000 gold, every advantage in their favor. The bright spot for Newbee, though, Toby, is that Medusa is one of the best heroes at holding out this high ground situation.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Secret play passively and allow her to just stack up and get a rapier or something like that.
I would be very surprised if that's the case. They're taking out the shrines. They still have the power moment here. Medusa is not ready to try and counter-push this all, and with PL being successful as he is, he's finished up a full butterfly, ready to fight. Luna is so strong. I don't think you hold back.
They have buybacks, too, on both these heroes, and mid-one even has travels. And
Oh,
all it
boy.
takes is one little nudge, because there's no buybacks on either the 1 or the 2 position for Newbee.
The only one who has it is Omni Knight.
That doesn't matter.
That's it. Mr. 4-star Plate Bell. That's the only thing they've got on Newbee right now. Team Secret. Maybe they are the only team today to get like 2-0-2-0.
Yeah, it's starting to look like it. They're looking dominant right now as top wave pushing in and bottom wave. They're doing the same thing. They're cutting off all the exits right now.
The Lightning Storm has arrived for SCCC. He's at least got the Mjolnir up and running now.
Oh, he does.
He does. He finished it up. He still wants his 25, however.
Yeah.
This will take more time, especially when you're defending up against Megas and you're with your entire team inside the base. There's the Lotus Orb now up for the Omni Knight. Some level of protection.
No buyback, though. They're all in committing for the one-shot fight. If Secret want to be absolutely safe about this, they can wait for the next Roshan.
Well, Roshan spawns up at about 3-2-2.
Perfect. All the signs. There's a Crimson Guard now, by the way, on the Bane.
Mid one. TP's coming in from the puck. Moogie's in the neighborhood. And he's in the sidelines, getting silenced. Take on Dream called Moogie. BKB and is able to time-lapse off.
Got really low, though. He's got to be a little bit more careful there. He didn't expect that kind of burst damage, Toby.
And that was his 10-second BKB, now on cooldown.
Everyone marching forward. There's Luna illusions, too. Best possible situation.
Of course, like, mid one just casually buys a BKB.
Why not?
Coming out in the courier now. More sustain as Team Secret smoke up looking for an opportunity. As Puppey and Yapsol who are the ones hidden and the unhealthy habit. Jump in, Kaka. Oh, that's a lot of damage into the Slaughter.
Fada's just messing with them at this point.
Styling.
He's just pinging people with his Dagon. As now, Ace completes the Satanic. I think all the items are done now. Puppey, though.
Bugged up. Here comes Yapsol.
What a kick!
In silence! He can't stop both of them! Mugen can time-lapse off the damage. Doesn't have the BKB to fight. Luna, stoned to the wall, but now turns on the Sun Rays, or the Moon Rays, you can call it. A double kill for Rays. He's looking for Moogie, but
Moogie,
can't
stop
see him.
running.
SCCC is just by himself, all alone, no friends, and GG. Newbee end up being brought down by Secret as Secret get that winner's bracket final.
That was dominant, and now we see a rematch of ESL Hamburg semis. This time, though, Liquid also looking very poised, but Secret today crushed. It did not feel like they broke a sweat in any of their games. All their games, it felt like, took under 40 minutes.
Yep.
Very well done by them.
Yeah, really positive performance there from Team Secret. You thought maybe at the minor in Shanghai things would be a little bit rough. How is the team going to perform? But they performed so well even with a stand-in of CTY with a language barrier. Mid one